What is going on, everybody? It's Mark here with another video. A little while back, I had the opportunity to check out a bag that claimed to be theft proof or theft resistant. The same company came out with version kind of 2.0. So why don't we take a look? Most of the features are very similar, but regardless, let's take a look. Let's see what's inside. And inside, we get the actual bag in a nice little bag. And the little instruction slash kind of information booklet. So the only kind of difference that I noticed here is kind of more of a visual than a more practical difference. And there we go. Wow. Every time I take one of these bags out, it's extremely nice to see how thick and how kind of tough this material is. It's much, much thicker than you ever thought it would be. So instead of going over all the features in depth again, let me review what this bag can actually do. So first thing I kind of want to point out to you guys is the slash resistance. Let me put my hand in this bag, knife. You can't cut through this material. Like you can't, okay? So that's number one. Number two is the fact that you can lock it. You simply close the bag, open the lock, pull this strap tight, and two little metal rings will appear, and you then simply lock it. You can also lock it two things with the use of this excess material. You wrap it around, there's your loop. So the third thing that's really cool is this strap here has a metal wire going through, so you cannot cut this as well. Let me show you. So what I did notice, kind of taking a knife to it again and again after my last video, is that this material here actually does tear, but you can't get through this metal wire. Not sure why they didn't kind of use the same material they use here. I don't get it, whatever, not the point. The point is you can't cut this. Number four, I believe, is the fact that this is waterproof. Do I have a glass of water? No. Let me go get a glass of water. I got the glass of water, I've got the bag, and I got some paper towels to clean up. This bag is actually water resistant. So, 3, 2, 1. There we go. So it's not waterproof, it's water resistant. It's gonna push away the water from the material. Not a bad feature if you ask me. Another thing that these bags come with is the RFID kind of pocket. I didn't mention that in the last video because I didn't exactly open it fully, but inside, let me show you, there's an RFID pouch that will keep your stuff safe. So in the back here, there's a pouch that gives even more water resistance and RFID protection. This could be something where you put your phone, your wallet, your passport, kind of something where you keep something a little bit more secure. But let's talk about the main difference between this bag and the other bag. It's its appearance. This bag is kind of more of the ones that kind of jump out into your attention. The gray one was nice and it was a subtle and simple material kind of color, but this one, boom, in your face. This is a bag that kind of puts out a statement. An even cooler part about this kind of bag is the fact that it is glow in the dark. So let me show you, let me show you, let me hit the lights. Holy, do you guys see how bright that is? You can, wow, that is glow in the dark. Holy cow. Okay, so that was crazy bright. Holy, did you guys see how green that was? So a bunch of you guys had a few questions about the bag once I released that last video. So I'm gonna take the opportunity, now that I have another video coming out, to test those. So the biggest question I had was regarding the actual strap to use as the backpack. Can you cut through these? So let me open up a little bit of information here and see what they say versus what's gonna happen once I take a knife to it. Okay, so they say reflective, cut resistant ropes. Here's a knife, here's a rope, hoop, knife. Ah. Okay. So I did some damage, but it didn't cut. So I guess if you're sitting there going ham for a little while.
This is a Chucky Beat production.
So I damaged it, but it's still fully intact. I just kind of cut the first little layer of fabric there, but I couldn't cut through it. Okay. Not bad. So I guess that's true. cut resistant ropes. That's true. Crazy. Another question you guys had was about the lock. Could you take a hammer to this? I'm not gonna take a hammer to it. One, I don't have a hammer with me. Two, if I took a hammer to it on this table, I would break the table. Three, I don't think it would. Like this alone, this little, the hoop, to me is a little bit on the more flimsy side. That doesn't mean that you can cut it or anything. I'm not saying this is like the worst lock. It's not one of those like suitcase locks. No, this is pretty heavy duty. But if you start taking a hammer to it, like on a hard surface, concrete or something, I'm sure you're gonna do some damage. But you can always replace this lock. No one said you have to use this lock with this bag. Does that make any sense? As long as your lock can actually fit through the hoops, you're good to go. Okay, so let me read a little statement they have to talk about their bag and how they're kind of marketing it so that you will know if you are the person who would want one of these bags. Does that sound fair? This is a limited edition camo flax sack coalition by Loctote Industrial Bag Co. It is the most badass theft resistant bag ever created. We went nuts on this thing. What started as an experiment is now the only bag ever developed that achieves ANSI ISEA 105 cut level A9, the highest level there is. This edgy, no compromise Loctote is like a portable safe for your stuff. Okay. I mean, to me, the biggest difference is the color scheme here. Me personally, I'm much more subtle. I wouldn't want this kind of draws attention to you. I mean, it's a neat little design they have going on, but to me, I'm much more of the gray, simple kind of guy. But then again, I usually wear white t-shirts, blue jeans, and a pair of Converse, so I'm not too crazy. If you like it, this could be for you. I'm gonna obviously leave links down below for you if you're interested, but I think I covered everything, all the differences, all the questions you may have had. If you have more, please let me know down in the comment section below. But thanks again to the guys over at Loctote for sending me this over. But for now, thanks for watching. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button down below. And as always, for additional brownie points, please follow me on all my social medias. Links can be found in the description. But for now, again, thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.